Alright, what's up guys? JZ2K back, and today we're bringing you the fourth episode of the Philadelphia Eagles Madden 17 franchise, and today we're going to be taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers, but I'm also going to just do a couple things for our team. So I'm going to first off do some extensions for our players. Let's see who's eligible. So we have both Trey Burton and Benny Logan, and then all these other players. Actually, there are quite a few who will be, we'll definitely need to re-sign some of them. But I'm not going to sign back Trey Burton quite yet. He doesn't get much playing time for us, but Benny Logan is definitely someone I want to try to bring back. I'll give him $4.5 million, and then I'm only going to do this for 2 years rather, and then we'll bump this up to $2.5 million, and hopefully he'll end up accepting that. Alright, no he won't. So, alright, I guess we'll wait till next week to see if we can sign him back. But let's take a look at some of the trades that we also received for Trey Burton, because we did receive some trades once again. So let's see. So now we have offers from both of the New York teams. So the Jets would offer us a 3rd and a 7th round pick, and the Giants would give us a 2nd round pick for next year. That's not too bad, but let's take a look at our team first and see where we need to find some improvements. So we're probably going to need a wide receiver while Green Beckham is injured. Our offensive line is perfect. I have no complaints there. We might need a center in the future. Tight end, we're perfect. We might also need some cornerbacks. Our defensive line rather is pretty solid. Same with our linebacking core, and our safeties are great. So let's see. I'll see if I can find a trade for Trey Burton for a cornerback. So I'll see you guys when I have a trade. Alright, so we finally made a trade. We may have overpaid, but this is definitely going to be helpful for our team. I don't really think we're going to be able to develop through the draft immediately, but I'm also going to try to trade for some picks later on. But we ended up moving our 2nd and 3rd round pick for this year, as well as Trey Burton, over to the Broncos for Aqib Talib. So we just got a great cornerback now for our team. And so this is what our team will look like now. So we're going to have Aqib Talib here as our first cornerback. I'm definitely liking how we're looking now. So all is good now. We got Zach Ertz and Brent Selleck still. And I was contemplating trading Jason Peters to make a trade for Chris Harris Jr. However, they did not accept that. So I'm kind of happy that that didn't work out, because I wanted to keep Jason Peters. But yeah, with that being said, let's hop into the game now. And we'll see how Aqib Talib can do in his first game as a Philadelphia Eagle. Alright, so now, for the first time this season, we're going to be kicking off first. And hopefully we can get them in some pretty deep territory. Let's see what we got here. So the kick is off, and not the best kick, only about to the 8-yard line. But hopefully we'll be able to make a stop here. And they still have pretty decent field position. Alright, well, we just got completely destroyed on the last play. There was about a 50-yard pass down the field to Martavis Bryant. So now they are on the 8-yard line, so it's not looking that great for us for our defense, as they just complete a pass right across the middle as well. So they're marching down the field. Pittsburgh, I mean, they're a great team. They're great offensively. I don't really know about defensively, so hopefully we'll be able to expose them. But maybe we can get a stop here. We stuff Le'Veon Bell. Nice. Loss of 1 yard. Let's see what else we can do. It's 3rd and goal now. We need to get one more stop, and then hopefully that'll hold them to a field goal. And if we can only be down by 3, never mind. That didn't work. That's unfortunate. Alright, so after they just scored the touchdown there, we're going to get the ball back, and that's going to go out of bounds. So we're going to get the ball at the 25, and let's see what we can get started with Wentz on the first play of the drive. Aguilar's going to be cutting across the middle. Same with Ertz. We might be able to hit Selleck out on the right side. but we're going to go to Aguilar here. He's got the corner, and he's got the first down too. So perfect start to the game. So now we're just outside of the red zone. 1st and 10 on the 21-yard line. Wentz has been just marching us right down the field. And, oh my gosh, it's like the second I start talking, we just start playing so poorly. We just threw a pick right to Bud Dupree. And now they got the ball on the 6-yard line, so they don't have great field position, which is, I guess, the best part of this situation. But it's not a good situation at all. We don't want to have... We want to limit the offensive possessions of the Steelers for sure in this game. Thankfully, on this drive, our defense came to play, and we forced them to a 3-and-out. They only gained 2 yards, actually. And now we got Darren Sproles back there for the return. Let's see. Wow, that's a pretty deep kick, actually. Wow, that's a really deep kick. Okay. So it's just going to go for a touchback. We're at the 20-yard line. We got 80 yards to go to get a touchdown. Hopefully we don't have to settle for a touchdown here, and hopefully we don't throw another pick. See, as you see, the goal for the drive is ball security, no interceptions. So let's see if Wentz can convert on that. All right. No. We just got destroyed. Okay. I thought he was faster than that, but I guess Mitchell's just faster. All right, so now we just had another incompletion. We didn't throw a pick, though, which I guess is good, maybe, but we're just going to have to end up punting this one away. It's okay, though. We still got tons of time in the game. I think this might actually be our first punt of the year. Actually, no, this might be our second, but it's not a great punt by any means, and they're going to get great field position. No, all right, please tackle them. There we go. So they're at the 43-yard line, only 57 yards to go for them. All right, so now we're at the start of the second quarter, and Pittsburgh's just been marching down the field. 7-0 still. They're at the 28-yard line, though. We can't seem to find an answer for them. It's passing, it's rushing. They're destroying us all around. Oh my gosh, Malcolm Jenkins. I think that's who it is. Yeah, Malcolm Jenkins just came so clutch for us. I really hope they show a replay. Otherwise, I'll try to show you guys. But yeah, all right. So I'm gonna try to show you guys the replay on that. Let's see. All right, so let's just watch this in slow-mo now. So Malcolm Jenkins just watched the end zone. Roethlisberger's going to throw it in, but Jenkins just hops right in and picks him off. So that's perfect for us. We just got the ball back and we were able to hold them. Now let's see. We're at the 5-yard line. I don't even care. We just need to get some yardage. So we're going to rush this up the gut with Matthews. And all right, he got us 6 yards. Perfect. So 3rd and 8 now, or 3rd and 3. We're gonna try to hit Aguilar across the middle. Just get the short pass, get the first down. That's all I care about right now. Perfect. So that's actually a gain of 10. Not bad. We're still going. So hopefully this drive can turn into a 95-yard drive to get a touchdown. We'll see though. But I think I'm gonna try to hit Ertz here. Hopefully he'll get open by the sidelines, and he's not. I don't know why I threw that, but Dupree almost just had his second pick of the game. All right, I think this might be. No, it's not. I thought it was going to be a touchdown, but oh, it still could be. No. All right, but we just got a 37-yard rush with Ryan Matthews, and this drive is now turning out to be something that's quite good. They can't really seem to get an answer for our offense, but we're at the 13-yard line now. I can't forget to mention Paul Turner's great pass right across the middle that you guys probably aren't going to see, but I assure you it did happen. And I don't know how. I think that's Aguilar. I'm pretty sure that's Aguilar. I don't know how he just dropped that though. He should have held on to that. Is that no? That's Jordan Matthews actually. I'm sorry, Aguilar. But yeah, he should not have dropped that by any means. He should have caught that and should have held on to it. We're going to hit Brent Selleck now. That's not Brent Selleck. Never mind. That's our offensive lineman. That's Lane Johnson right there, I think. I'm sorry. I don't really know anyone on the Eagles, but no, that was Tobin. Never mind. See, he's our backup left tackle, actually. But we're going to try to score a touchdown here now. And I'm just going to rush for it. Perfect. We just scored the touchdown. Now let's see if we can knock down the extra point. Alright, so the PAT is up. And we nail it. Perfect. Alright, so now they got the ball on the 25-yard line after I just kicked that touchback. But now, 7-7, we got a ball game on our hands. And perfect, we just stopped Le'Veon Bell right at the line. No gain, no loss. That's fine, though, as long as they're not going in the positives. That's all I care about. And just like that, they're going to be forced to kick it off to us now. We got 2 minutes to potentially get some points on the board and give us the lead going into half. But we'll see what we can do. So they're going to kick that relatively short. It's at the 35-yard line. But we got the sideline. Alright, so we got it into our own territory, 47 yards. Let's see what we can make happen in a minute 52. Alright, so 1st and 10 now. We're at the 34-yard line. We just want to try to get a few more yards because we might have to settle for a field goal here. But never mind. Never mind. Ryan Matthews can't hold on to the ball. Whatever. That's fine. We just got to make sure that they don't get into field goal range. I don't think they have the offensive firepower right now to score a touchdown. Yeah, exactly. We're just going to stuff them right there. 47 seconds left. All right, perfect. Now, going into halftime, we're going in as a tie game, 7-7. We're going to get the ball to start off the second half. Now, let's see what we can do with our return men. I think we're going to have it going to right out of bounds, actually. Never mind. So we're going to be at the 25-yard line once again. And we'll see if Carson Wentz can lead us to a touchdown. All right, so now we got 1st and 10 on the 38-yard line. So we're in enemy territory. I really want to get a touchdown here. I don't know what that pass was. Oh my gosh. Brent Selleck just came in so clutch for us. That was an awful pass by me. Aguilar didn't catch it, but Brent Selleck did. So that was a gain of 8, which probably should have been absolutely nothing. Honestly, it should have been an interception. We're going to go with a little screen here to Aguilar. I hate screen passes so much. Unless it's like a halfback screen, they never really work for me. But we got 3rd and 2 now. We're just going to run it with Ryan Matthews. And hopefully we can get get a first down, actually. That's all I want. There we go. Perfect. Actually, a gain of 7, so I'm not complaining. Definitely padding his stats. Alright, so Ryan Matthews just had a beastly run. I'm going to show you guys on the replay once again, though. That was like, just see how many broken tackles he broke. Let's see. So, he broke 1 right there, 2, and 3, and then he gets tackled finally. But he plowed through everyone. He got 15 yards on that, actually. So now we're at the 8-yard line, and I don't really know who I'm going to go to yet. I'm going to try to hit Ertz. Yep, Ertz is open, and Ertz gets a touchdown. So let's see now if we can knock down the PAT. And the PAT is up, and it should be absolutely perfect. Yep, nice. So now we got a 7-point lead with 4:51 left in the third, and I'm liking how it's looking so far. Alright, so they just knocked down a pretty long field goal. It's like 52 yards or something. But they just pulled it to a 4-point game. And we're going to get the ball at the 18, actually. I thought that was further on the field than it was. But yeah, let's see what we can get going with our team. Alright, so we're finally down to the red zone, and unfortunately Ryan Matthews just got injured. Hopefully it's nothing too severe. We already lost Dorial Green-Beckham, but if Darren Sproles has to be our running back for the rest of the season, I'm not complaining. He just had a 14-yard rush for a touchdown in his first attempt of the year, so yeah, that's definitely something that's alright. But let's see if we can knock down the PAT, and it is up. And we knock it down. So my kicking's definitely gotten a lot better since the second episode, actually. But yeah, now we got an 11-point lead. Minute 22 left in the third. And yeah, oh man, yeah, Ryan Matthews is probably, if it's the same as Dorial Beckham, he'll probably be out for 3 weeks. So we're gonna be running with Darren Sproles for a bit. I can dig it. So now we're finally into the fourth quarter, and we're starting it off with a punt return. We pretty sure it was a 3-and-out once again. So we've definitely found a way now to stop Pittsburgh's offense. All right, so this is a pretty decent kick. I don't really think we're going to get, we're not getting great field position. We're at the 25. Definitely got a ways to go, but we've had longer drives before, that's for sure. So I think on this play I'm going to try to do something that I haven't done all year, and I'm going to try to go deep. I'm going to go deep to Matthews. It wasn't super deep, but he actually comes down with it. All right. So that was a huge gain for us. That was a 43-yard reception. Yeah, that was big for our offense. Their secondary seems to be pretty lackadaisical, but yeah, I haven't gone deep all year, and it's something that I typically do while I'm practicing. So I wanted to give it a go, and it paid off for us. So now we're gonna probably just go to the end zone here. Aguilar, no, he's not coming down with that at all. All right, so it's 4th and 12 now. We weren't able to get the pass to the end zone to go, but we're just going to try to settle for a field goal now. All right, so we'll go here, boom. And, oh, it's not going to go in, I don't think. Yeah, we missed it. I still got to work on field goals for sure, but that's all right. We still have an 11-point lead, 6 minutes left. We just need to get a stop here with our defense. All right, so after that completion, they've just been marching down the field. They're down to the 37-yard line. They just can't really, or we can't really get a stop for them at all. But we're going to try, because I've been trying to user the linebackers, and I'm trying to practice that so I can get better. But I'm used to using the line, so I need to go back to that if I want to try to get any stops here. But 2nd and 5 now, 4 minutes and 15 seconds left. Let's see, we got to get 2 more defensive stops, and there's 1, so we got 1 more to go. Even if we could force a turnover right here, that would be great. A turnover here would practically seal a victory for us, but if they are somehow able to score, it has to be a touchdown, essentially, for them. There we go, perfect. We just got our last defensive stop. So they're going to have to settle for a field goal here. That's going to make it an 8-point game unless they go for it, and this is a fake, but it'll be an 8-point game if they knock this down. So we'll just have to kill as much time on the clock as we can, and it's not, but we actually block it, and we're not going to return it for a touchdown. Never mind. Yeah, so that's our 2nd blocked kick of the year, actually. Now we got 4 minutes left to go. Let's just kill as much time as we can. All right, so just like that, we are able to win the game. We win 24-10. Definitely a great game from Carson Wentz. After his rocky start with the interception, he definitely turned it around, and we'll take a look at the stats after that. But Ryan Matthews also played quite well. Unfortunately, he did get hurt in the game, but Darren Sproles might be pretty solid for us, like as you see with that touchdown right there. Let's take a look at the stats in a minute. Let's take a look at the stats now. Carson Wentz was 18 for 28 with 266 yards and a touchdown, but also 1 interception. For rushing, Ryan Matthews led the way for us, 10 attempts, 90 yards. That's a great game. He had 6 broken tackles as well. Although he did have the fumble, still 90 yards on 10 attempts is great. Darren Sproles, 6 attempts for 17 yards and a touchdown. And then Carson Wentz also surprisingly had a pretty solid game rushing. He had 5 attempts for 36 yards and a touchdown. Now let's take a look at receiving. So Jordan Matthews had the best game for us. He had 5 receptions for 103 yards. And then Paul Turner had 5 receptions for 57 yards. So a pretty solid game from the rookie. Zach Ertz with 3 receptions for 39 yards and a touchdown. Ryan Matthews with 1 reception, 25. Nelson Aguilar, 2 and 25. Matt Tobin, our backup left tackle, 1 and 9. And then Brent Selleck with a little tip pass had 8 yards off that. Now we'll take a look at defensive stats. Let's see. I want to see especially what Aqib Talib did for us. So he had 3 tackles. Did he have any deflections? Let's see. He had 1 pass deflection. So a pretty low-key game for him, but still pretty solid. His presence is definitely felt. But Michael Kendricks, Vinny Curry, and Dwayne Gratz led the way for us for tackles. They each had 5. And then Fletcher Cox had 4. and he also had a sack. I forgot to mention Vinny Curry also had a sack. Jordan Hicks with 4, Camus Grugier-Hill with 3, and then we had a bunch of players with 3 actually. But let's see, who had the interceptions for us? So Malcolm Jenkins and Rodney McLeod Jr. also had an interception. I just didn't get to show it. And in the game, we only had 2 sacks, one from Fletcher Cox and Vinny Curry. So yeah, that is it for this game, and I'll see you guys when we get back to the loading screen. Alright, so now we're finally back at the screen. You see now we are 2-1. Another thing I want to do before this week is I want to scout some college players. So, yes, I know how to scout. Yes, I know how to scout. You can skip this little tutorial. Alright, come on. Alright, so he's a pretty solid quarterback for us. But I'm just going to do some scouting. Let's see, Antoine Lutris. He looks like he'll be a pretty decent linebacker. Jamario Kelly, pretty decent. I'm looking for someone who's great, though. Andrew Warner might be pretty decent for left tackle. He might be someone we look at because we will have to worry about Jason Peters retiring in the coming years. Tyrone McElrath, not so much. What about Stanley Huval? Not especially. And then that's all we can scout. So nothing too mind-boggling. Gordon Unger might be decent, but we don't really need a quarterback at all. Antoine Lutris, pretty decent, I guess. And then Andrew Warner. So we'll add him to our watch list, and we'll add Antoine Lutris to our watch list as well. So, with that being said, yeah, now we are 2-1. We've definitely had quite the turnaround since our first game. But yeah, we're looking good. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have any recommendations for my channel, for my videos, or for this series in particular. And I'll see you guys in the next episode where we'll be taking on the Lions. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Have a great day and peace out.